So you saw the title, you know what this video is about. I'm running my first marathon tomorrow morning. So it is Friday right now, July 30th. It's the night before. I want to show you a little bit about what I'm packing, the plan, everything like that. So first up, kind of got a bunch of stuff scattered. I got a roller stick in my car. I got cameras charging. I got the GoPro, the Sony. Well, I'm using the Sony right now. Gorilla Pod, got all that. And the biggest upgrade I've got, and the reason I can do this really for the most part, is I got a hydration vest recently, and I got the Osprey 1.5 liter. So I got this guy right here. I got 2 of those Honey Stinger waffles ready to go. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have a scoop or a bottle in here, and that bottle is gonna have 1 scoop of Tailwind, 1 scoop of Overcome for hydration and flavoring, and then in the fridge I got that 1.5 liter and then the bottle. Now in this 1.5 liter, I'm gonna have 6 scoops of Overcome, which is roughly gonna be, what is that? 150 grams of carbs. In the 1.5 liter, another 25 grams in the little bottle, and then another like 20 grams per, I think, waffle in there. So we're looking at overall something like 200, 225 grams of carbs, something kind of for the run, for the whole race. So that's what I plan on taking during the run. Before the run, I'll show you my breakfast in the morning when I have it, but it's nothing too out of the norm, just an extra carbs from a bagel really is what I'm planning. And then the other thing I have is post-run / emergency is gonna be 4 bottles of water, 2 Gatorades, and I'm also, my wonderful girlfriend made me some of these little energy kind of bars that I've had before that really felt good in my stomach after a long run, because after a long run, you're dehydrated, you're tired, you're exhausted, and sometimes your body just is like rejecting any food. But I feel like some fattier, high fiber content food for some reason feels good in my body. And when I had these before, they felt really good. So I had her make me a bunch of these bars. It's got peanut butter, some chocolate chips, oatmeal. Is there raisins? Chocolate chips, that's it. But these are very good. They're kind of squishy, and yeah, they'll be good. So I'll probably have one of these honestly in the morning, maybe one tonight, and definitely post race to just kind of get life back in me. But that's mostly what I'm packing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Again, I have that cooler out there. That's what's gonna hold the Gatorades and the waters. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited about it. I'm going to be doing it on the Virginia Capitol Trail. If you've seen videos on the past in my channel, the most recent being the 12-mile trail run. That is a great trail that's obviously in Virginia. It runs along the James River for a while, then branches towards Williamsburg. It's more of a biking trail, and it goes for like, I think 40 or 50 miles. So obviously I can easily get 13 miles, or 13.1 I should say, out, and then 13.1 coming back. I've ran the trail a million times, except I've never gone obviously that far. But the plan is wake up early around 4 a.m., breakfast, get out there by like 5:30, start running by 6 a.m., and ideally finish sub 5 hour by 11 a.m. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll outperform what I think. Maybe it'll take longer. We'll see how it goes. But a little bit of a last recap too. The past week I've tapered a little bit. I've still been running every day and keeping the streak alive. Not that I hold the streak too near and dear to my heart, but I just do like moving my body every day. So I started the week with a 4-mile run Monday, 6-mile Tuesday, 4-mile Wednesday, and then the past 2 days I've done 3 miles. So I'm already around 20 miles for the week. Legs feel pretty refreshed. I kept my volume and exercise choice for my leg day on Thursday very light and easy. So I feel refreshed, I feel good. I'm gonna do the boots tonight, eat some food, eat some pasta, carb up, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Got everything going. I got the eggs almost ready. I'm just doing 2 eggs this morning, a little bit different than my usual 4 eggs. I just feel like I'd rather focus on carbs because I am adding a bagel to this meal, so more calories overall, but I still wanted to bring back the calories a little bit from the fats just to not feel as heavy by eating so much in the morning. And I figured the carbs would be the most important, so we are still having 2 eggs. We're having the usual kind of bowl of oatmeal, a full cup of that, and we are having 1 bagel. I'm gonna slice it and then put some just some, like, I can't believe it's not butter on it. I thought about peanut butter, but again, I just want to kind of keep it relatively light. And then the last thing I'm doing is brewing some coffee. So most of it's all here. Another thing, I am having basically a full one of these, which is 32 ounces. I'm gonna have kind of 1.5, so I'm gonna try and have like 50 to 60 ounces before I leave the house. And then I just wanted to show you a real brief clip before I head out there that I am mixing in, again, 1 scoop of Overcome, 1 scoop of Tailwind in this bottle. This is something I do all the time anyway, so pretty typical. And then this will go in that front pouch on that vest. And then I'm gonna mix in 6 scoops and probably 2 scoops of Overcome into that 1.5 liter sitting right there. So getting everything ready to go, getting the cooler set, and getting ready to have a good time. All right, so I'm about to leave the neighborhood. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, which will be good. It looks like sunrise is gonna be at about 6:13, so we got about another hour. So hopefully I can get started running, get a mile or 2 in before the sunrise, and it'll stay relatively cool. It's kind of like 68, 69 degrees right now, so it feels pretty good. But a little side note about how I'm feeling and mentally thinking is just, you know, for a lot of people, a marathon is meh. It's, you know, they ran it multiple times. They've ran it 3-hour times. They've, you know, done further distances. They've ran track and field forever, so a marathon's not that big of a deal to them. But, you know, coming from someone who's never ran in their life, really, I did a 10K a few years ago, but besides that, like, just running's not only never been my thing, but just something I've avoided my entire life. This is a big deal to me, and it won't always be, because I have, like, you know, further goals down the line of ultras and things like that. So one day I will look back and be like, meh, marathon's just another long run. But for me, today, this is my Super Bowl. This means a lot to me. And so a bag of nerves, a bag of excitement, and so we are here, we are parked and kind of ready to go, and so I'm gonna start grabbing my vest, warm up, get things rocking and rolling, and man, it kind of sucks because I already need a poop, so I'm like, shit, literally, but I'm hoping I can just hold it and make it through the end of the run, because I tried to take care of all that before I left, but you know, when duty calls, right? So just like usual, starting the run off with a little bit of a walk. I haven't started my watch. I'm not following the trail, I'm going in the reverse direction, but just doing about like a 1/4 mile walk to kind of warm up a little bit. I will say, you know, I should have practiced more with this vest on, especially in relation to how heavy it will feel with everything in it, as far as my phone, the bottle, and the back leader with full water in it. But the good news is the more I drink, the less it weighs me down. And luckily, again, from my strength training background, I have pretty strong back and shoulders and everything like that, so I don't think it'll be much of an issue. Plus, I plan on taking the first mile, or a couple miles, I should say, pretty easy. So we'll see how it goes. Again, I have basically, the first mile is relatively flat. Second mile is basically all uphill. And then after that, it's pretty flat. So nervous, I would say, is an understatement. It's a accurate statement. But yeah, we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna try and film a lot of the kind of area, the scenery, and I'll catch up with y'all probably every couple miles, tell you how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking about, things like that. Starting off real slow, as I should. But one thing I wanted to say was that I think my game plan of tapering a little bit, although not perfect, not super structured, my legs feel amazing. I feel pretty re-energized. My joints, muscles feel way better than they normally do when I'm running. So Although it's not a perfect plan, no plan I guess can be perfect, but feel good. We're off, baby. So right up here is the toughest hill, and it's basically at the beginning of the second mile, and it'll be the last thing I basically do before I finish the race. So just gotta get way up there. I'm gonna take a pee break after I get up there because I really need to pee. And then feeling good, guys. Feeling grateful, feeling happy. Let's keep this going. Alright, so we're almost 3 miles in, and I've been watching a lot of Billy Yang documentaries recently. He's this filmmaker, also ultra runner, that is obviously friends with a lot of top ultra runners and makes great films about them. They're all on YouTube, so check them out. But I watched like 10 minutes of one this morning, but it's called Lead Man is like the name of the video. And basically he's an ultra runner, went hiking, and one day a boulder fell on his leg. He had to get it amputated. And you know, you see people like that all the time. Not all the time, but you know, you get the gist of it. They get a prosthetic, they still run. It's triumphant, you feel great. But they had a lot of footage, not only of the accident, but of him in the hospital the day of the surgery to amputate. And seeing him lie there in the bed as they get him ready for the procedure, and just him wiping away tears, and just trying to put myself in his shoes and mentally be like, damn, I'm about to go asleep, and when I wake up, my leg is gone forever. It just made me more grateful to run today, more grateful to put 26 miles on these legs, and just appreciate the day and every run that much more. About 5.5 in. Feel really good, settling in. But I told Instagram, I'm kind of like Jekyll and Hyde on these long runs, because I always feel really good going out, and then coming back, I'm in pain, I'm emotional, I'm angry, I'm tired. So we'll see how I am. But another side note, I feel like I'm my own camera crew with this. I got the GoPro, I'm trying to keep Instagram updated. I got Madi coming later with my Sony camera, which I was using this morning. It's just kind of funny. I'm like a one-man band over here. Just past another mile marker. We're about 7 miles in. One more mile and I'll get to the furthest point I've ever gotten. It'll be fun to explore past that, see what's past there. And getting close to the turning point, guys. I guess we're, what, 1/3 done? A little bit less than that. Keep it moving. My hamstrings are probably gonna be the first to tire out. Then maybe my calves, my ankles. I think quads will be last. Hoping my glutes and lower back don't seize up or get annoyed, but I am feeling them just a smidge. Pretty neat spot right here. It's kind of like long, pretty flat trail, but I really like the scenery. And soon we get into this kind of like wooded area, but it's still paved. There's like little wood bridges, you know, like a park. And it's this basically kind of till the turning point. There's a brief break in the trail, but then it's back on. What are we, 8.22 miles in? Still feeling good. My muscles are getting a little fatigued, but they should be at this point. I'm just nervous. Are they gonna stay this fatigue level 10 miles later from now? Or how bad is the progression gonna get as far as soreness and fatigue? We'll have to see. tired as I am, I can find comfort in the fact that this is the day. This is the only day to just pour it all out. This is what I've been training for. This is a small step towards a long-term dream and goal I have. So there's nothing to it but to just give it all I have, all the energy I have. I'm sore, I'm broken after it, so be it. But this is the time to dig deep. I can't waste today. I just can't. Close to 11 miles. Definitely feeling tired as shit. We're getting there, I should say. Heart rate's low, which is good. I think there's some cycling event here today, which is funny. I mean, you always see a lot of bikers out here, but I see a large group in a tent back there, so maybe it's a race, maybe it's a get together. Either way, we're getting close to the turnaround point. And what sucks is the middle 8 miles, so the last 2 that I just did in the next 2, and then 4 coming back, it's kind of boring. It's a lot of woods, it's peaceful, it's well maintained, but it's boring. So we got that coming back, and then we gotta dig deep the last 8 miles. But it's part of the game, right? I swear to God, I just passed Meemaw Lane. Exactly how you think it's spelled, Meemaw Lane. It's when you know you're out in the podunk. But 12.78 miles. Definitely feeling a little bit beat up, but gotta keep going. And on the way back, whenever I get steeper inclines, I'm gonna walk up those as fast as I can, and while I'm walking, eat one of these honey stinger waffles. So hopefully kind of get that benefit. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier to chew and eat walking, and I think my body could use a little bit of a break on the inclines. All right, so we're headed back, 13.25 right now. And I'll say the most sore part of my body is right in here. It's those kind of hip flexors or upper quad muscles. So I ate a honey stinger waffle, headed back. I'll probably walk some of these inclines if they're short and then run up some of them. But probably won't pick up the camera again until I get towards Madi. I told her to meet me at Bryan Elementary School. It's about 4.5, 5 miles away.
Hi, baby.
Brief pit stop break, about 19.5 in. My #1 supporter, helping me out.
Yep.
Dealing with a lot of fatigue and pain, but just focus on getting to the next checkpoint. I'm gonna tell you right now, my hip flexors are so sore. Calves are so tired. I'm real close to breaking, but I'm so close to ending too. I'm like a mile from Madi. I can mentally make it there, and then she'll honestly give me the energy and the strength I need to finish the last 2.5 miles.
You feel good? You look sweaty.
I'm miserable.
Only 3 miles left. That's good.
Look, that's how bad I am. I'm doing this.
All right. You good, baby? That was so good. Oh.
So I made it, and I was just so overwhelmed with emotion when I finished. I was smiling when I saw Madi, and when I finished across the imaginary finish line, but then I just fell to the ground and cried, and it was happiness. It was, I mean, so much pain I was in. My legs were just shaking. I could barely kind of get back up. And just thank you to everybody who cheered me on, and special thank you to Madi for, she leaves on vacation like right now with her family, and she still made the effort to come out here and support me, and longer than I thought, but a lot of complications maybe I'll get into another day, but happy it's over. More to come in the future. Yeah, just trying to refuel right now. I feel like I can barely move, so I got some energy balls in here, water, and we'll see when I get home. I thought I'd be able to lift at 3 o'clock. I might push it back to like 6 o'clock, I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I might recap this a little bit, but I'm gonna take it easy this weekend. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more content, like the video. See you guys later.